Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to be part of the conversation by sharing your thoughts at the end of the video. Now today we're taking a look into a heated topic that's causing a stir. We take a look at a video that has sparked intense reaction from a sister focusing on the issue of welfare distribution and immigration. Now, a sister expresses outrage over a situation where a Venezuelan migrant reportedly had a substantial balance on their EBT card and cash, raising concerns about fairness and the allocation of resources. Now, the frustration extends to comparisons with veterans and senior citizens who are struggling despite their significant contributions and years of hard work. Now, this issue ties into broader discussions about immigration, social services, and the impact of current policies. So join me as we explore these contentious points, unpack the claims, and discuss the implications for voters and policymakers alike. Let's take a look at her video. I will be right back.
Common Sense 101. I got your big reason why you better not freaking vote for Kamala Harris. This X post made me so mad I almost threw the damn phone across the room. I need a goody powder because I have a headache. Why is it this illegal alien, this so-called migrant from Venezuela, left a receipt at the cash register in one of the New York City bodegas? Hold up. I'm going to tell you. Why is it that this who has never put anything into this country, never worked in this country, never paid Social Security tax, never paid a property tax, never put into the IRS, never paid anything into anything, came here with her damn hands stuck out, came from shithole country, wherever the hell you from? This individual left the receipt where she had just bought some food at the bodega. Okay? Her food stamp balance, let me make sure I'm getting this right, on her EBT card, her taxpayer funded EBT card, her food stamp balance is $13,401.82 for 1 month. That's this individual's food stamp balance for 1 month. Okay? Because when you use your EBT card, it leaves a record of the balance after you've gone to the store and spent it, whatever. But somehow, literally never, and yeah, I said it, I'm going to say it again, who has never paid anything into this system is somehow worthy to get $13,401.82. Cash balance is $4,498.85. I really do need a goody powder. That's just one. That's one of them. That's one of them. New York has hundreds of thousands of these foreign nationals roaming around. Why does she have $13,000 in food stamps? I'm mystified. I mean, veterans are literally sleeping on the frickin' streets with maybe $100, $200 a month in food stamps. And they fought in wars to protect this country. They don't get $13,000 a month in food stamps. And they don't get $4,498 a month in cash. I'm looking at it. I can't even believe this is real. This is actually real. Senior citizens have to go back to work after working for 70 years. In their 80s, they have to work to greet at Walmart or Costco because they can't stop working. They don't have enough money with this so-called Inflation Reduction Act and the extremely high inflation thanks to Biden Harris. And you're going to vote for this shit to continue? Oh my God, don't talk to me. If you even, I mean, the identity politics aside, Kamala Harris has an open checkbook. She has an endless credit card on your tax dime. And she does not buy cheap things. She can buy whatever she wants. She can drive whatever she wants. She can live wherever she wants because she has the money, thanks to you and your tax donations. And of course, the big donors, foreign and domestic, probably mostly foreign, but whatever, $13,000. This Venezuelan migrant gets $13,000 a month in food stamps. Another 4,400. That's just a balance. That means it started higher than that. So this individual had even more than that, than what I just mentioned. In what world is this allowed? I am seeing videos in Venezuela where she just came here from, where there are hundreds of thousands of people taking to the streets because of the rigged you-know-what that just took place, where Nicolas Maduro does not want to leave power. So he's just like the Katie Hobbs of Venezuela, is just sitting there like, nope, I ain't leaving. Even though exit polls show that the other candidate won clearly based on what the people want. You can make a machine say anything you want when you program it, but what do the people want? Do you really want this? Do you really want 4 more years of this? Because it will get worse. They're going to be buying these people homes like flat out and just giving it to them. BlackRock, Vanguard, they'll just continue to buy up homes and rent them out. And Harris will just give government subsidies to these migrants so that they can have homes while you figure out where you're going to live because they have priced you out. But these migrants have government subsidies for the rest of their pathetic existence on your tax dollars. Oh my God. $13,000 a month in food stamps. Another $5,000 or so a month in cash to a Venezuelan migrant who just got here. And you want to vote for Harris? Damn. Damn.
Now, according to Congressman Jerry Cow, it's no secret that the Biden-Harris administration has failed the American people. Our border is an utter disaster with absolutely no enforcement from the White House to keep illegal migrants out. Not only are we being flooded by thousands of illegal immigrants walking over our southern border, but it is totally unaffordable for Americans to live anymore. Everything at the grocery store costs much more and families can barely make ends meet. To make matters even worse, illegal migrants are receiving free services like housing and cell phones from the Biden-Harris administration. Now, American families have been suffering from skyrocketing inflation since Biden took office, yet in a recent report, a Venezuelan migrant was recorded to have over a $13,000 EBT food stamp balance and over $4,000 EBT cash balance. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are mortgaging the future of every American family to pay for handouts to illegal immigrants. Now, the vast majority of American citizens are struggling to make ends meet, while these benefits are going to people who have no right to be here in the first place. Free housing, healthcare, cell phones, and internet. Everything is free if you come to the United States illegally. Now, our border is wide open and benefit after benefit is being handed to those who just walk right over our border. Illegal immigrants are prioritized higher than American citizens by the Biden administration. Biden's backwards way of running our nation must end now. We must continue to fight to get back on the path to prioritizing our veterans, our taxpayers, and the American family. While our senior citizens have worked and paid countless hard-earned dollars throughout their whole lives, migrants are chasing in thousands from the federal government simply by being here. And this is not free money. The American people pay for it. Our children and grandchildren will pay for it. As the national debt keeps on growing, illegal immigration numbers rise, and programs like Social Security run thin, change has never been needed more than now. The Biden-Harris administration knows what is going on at our southern border and how much the American family is struggling, yet they do nothing about it. Shutting the border down is common sense and the first step to fixing the mess our country is in. This is why I helped pass the strongest immigration bill the House has ever voted on, and I have continued doing everything I can to end the Biden-Harris border crisis. I will not stop fighting to put the American people first. Now, the Hoko administration is quietly using taxpayer dollars to give cash payments to thousands of migrants who don't qualify for typical welfare assistance. The cash windfall was made possible by the State Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance modifying its safety net assistance program's eligibility rules in May to include non-citizens with pending applications for legal asylum status. Now, the announcement was made through an under-the-radar message the agency sent out to social services agencies across the state. The OTDA declined to reveal how many migrants have received SNA checks, but estimates that 90% of New York's current migrant population won't see additional benefits under the rule change. With more than 173,000 migrants coming to the Big Apple since spring 2022, only 10% of migrants here are eligible for SNA payments. The number of recipients could exceed 17,000 in New York City alone. Now, more than 66,000 migrants currently remain in the city's care. ODTA spokesperson Anthony Farmer insisted SNA payments to migrants are only a small portion of the $4.3 billion Hoko has already set aside to handle the migrant crisis in the absence of new federal aid. At the request of New York City, OTDA made a technical update to allow a small percentage of migrants to receive certain additional support in compliance with state and federal law, he said. But what we're seeing now is recipients typically getting monthly checks totaling hundreds of dollars, which should be used only to help pay rent and utility costs or purchase clothing or other necessities. Now, of late, recent reports have highlighted the benefits some Venezuelans receive in the form of food stamps and cash assistance, raising concerns about fairness and equity. Now, these benefits often appear substantial when compared to what many tax-paying citizens receive. Why is it that these immigrants are receiving more money than people who really pay the taxes? It's unconscionable that in a country where veterans sleep on the streets, senior citizens have to work well into their 80s just to make ends meet, and countless citizens struggle to put food on the table. The government is providing lavish handouts to immigrants. Now, the exposed EBT card balance of $13,000 in food stamps and $5,000 in cash for one individual is a stark reminder of the misplaced priorities of the current administration. While hardworking Americans are left to bear the brunt of inflation, economic hardship, and a lack of support, it seems that those who have newly arrived in the country are being given preferential treatment. Now, this is not only a slap in the face to those who have served and sacrificed for this nation, but also a betrayal of the trust placed in those who are supposed to lead. It's time for a reckoning. It's time to demand that leaders prioritize the needs of American citizens, rather than catering to special interests and ideological agendas. The American people deserve better. American people deserve leaders who will put their needs first, who ensure that they are taken care of before extending lavish handouts to those who have not contributed to the system. But with what we're saying, it's vice versa. But what do my viewers have to say about this? Share your thoughts, your views, your contributions as well in the comment section. Thank you for always watching, and see you in my next video as I bring you another interesting video.